I got a letter from James of Waterford, Connecticut. I'm a State Department employee assigned to the U.S. Embassy in Kabul, Afghanistan. I live and work every day in a dangerous environment in support of U.S. foreign policy. I support our government's policies in difficult environments, and I expect my government to meet their commitment to me and my family. Jeremy of Colchester, Connecticut, who works for the Coast Guard. Please work to pass a bill to fund the government. My family cannot go indefinitely without pay, and nor should they have to, and he's absolutely right. Kate of Chester, Connecticut. I am a U.S. Department of Agriculture employee, the Plum Island Animal Disease Center. That's off the coast of Long Island Sound, where they do amazing research in terms of animal health and public health. If there is not a resolution and an end to this shutdown soon, my financial situation will force me to choose which bills to pay. Robert of Stafford Springs, Connecticut. He actually works for a regional craft brewery. I depend on the ATF to approve license applications, formulas, and labels for beers, delicious beers, by the way, that we brew and sell. Every day that this passes is another potential day of lost sales. Ethan of Niantic, Connecticut, who works at the Coast Guard Academy, where they are building the leaders of tomorrow for this country. Personally, without earning a paycheck, we will find paying for groceries, mortgage, utilities, childcare, and other essentials nearly impossible. Brian Krampavitis, I met with him this morning in my office. He's one of the air traffic controllers at Bradley Field in Hartford, Connecticut. They have 40 employees who are working without pay, 10-hour shifts. And again, the stress level, because they have no support staff, is growing more and more intense. Last week, the new Congress was sworn in. Within 2 hours, we passed H.R. 21, which fully funded the American government, which would have ended this shutdown last week. Not with a wild spending bill, but one that had already passed in the U.S. Senate with Republican votes. All Mitch McConnell has to do is bring up that bill, which they've already passed, send it to the president, and with the stroke of a pen, this would end today. And these people would not have to be going through the stress and aggravation while they are doing great work to protect our public safety, to represent our country overseas, and to make sure that we have leaders of the future through institutions like the Coast Guard Academy.